We live in a world with an abundance of information that makes our decision-making process really slow. If it's not impulsive, sometimes we get analysis paralysis. We make our decisions from a trigger event, and then there's a messy process in the middle, the messy middle as Google calls it. Whatever a person is doing across this huge array of online sources such as search engines, social media, review websites, all of it can be classified into one of two mental modes: expansive or evaluation. People loop through these twin modes of exploration and evaluation and repeat that cycle as many times as they need to make a purchase decision. Luckily, whether you're a category giant or small challenger brand, the approach is exactly the same. You have brand presence, so your product or service is strategically in front of mind while your customers explore. The goal isn't to force people to exit the loop, but to provide them with the information and reassurance that they need to make a decision. Now, let's take a second to talk about cognitive biases that influence the purchase decision making. See, as people explore and evaluate the messy middle, their cognitive biases shape their shopping behavior and influence whether they choose one product over another. You want to be able to employ behavioral science principles to make your proposition compelling as consumers evaluate their options. And while many hundreds of these biases exist, here are the 6 biases that influence purchase decisions. Category heuristics. Have you ever been to a food website and it says 100% organic with a little badge? Those are category heuristics where you simplify your purchase decisions by taking that tag and going, okay, well, it's 100% organic. Done. The second bias that influences purchase decisions is the power of now. The longer you have to wait for a product, the weaker the proposition becomes. Think about it. The third bias is social proof. Recommendations and reviews from others can be super persuasive. The fourth is scarcity bias. As stock or availability of a product decreases, the more desirable it becomes. The fifth is authority bias, where you can be swayed by an expert or a trusted source. And finally, the sixth is the power of free. A free gift with purchase, even if it's unrelated to the product that you're selling, can be a powerful motivator. It's all about that mind share. You want to close the gap between trigger and purchase. It's the accumulation of all of your marketing. It's this brand presence that allows you to stay front of mind so your existing and potential customers spend less time exposed to competitor brands. This is Justin Thang. It's been great sharing this with you. See you next time.